Shop now and support the channel by clicking the link below.
All right, we are here with who?
Dylan.
What's your last name?
Isaac.
We gotta let them know.
That's how it
And what did we do this weekend?
I got top 8 at Columbus.
And why was this special?
It's my first top.
It's his first regional top. He's 15 years old. He's been playing Yu-Gi-Oh for a few years, so pretty proud of him. So why don't we you show us your deck, what you played? I bet it's really original.
Yeah, it's pretty renovating. Medical for the format.
Yeah.
Can I do shout outs first?
Yeah, you can do shout outs.
So first shout outs to Georgie. Shout outs to John, Josh, Chong, Jason. Shout outs to Jeff for helping me with the deck.
Yeah, I only stayed up till 1 o'clock in the morning with him talking about his deck.
It was a great night. And then shout outs to MJ Gaming. Make sure you get all your cards from them. And then shout outs to Max, Kemp, and then everyone who came, like Dan, Steve, Mitchell, Jabron, and I think that's it, right? Oh, and Tony. So yeah, 3 ice. It's pretty best card in the deck. 3 X, 3 sword, 1 node, 1 cross. A lot of people were playing 2 sword. I think you still need the consistency. It's like the third, and like even post side, I don't ever side out. Like people say side out 1 and 1. I only side out like 1 of this sometimes if I really need it. I like to keep the starters at like max and just like I always want to see these cards because this is just a breaker going second, so you really want to like draw it. And I don't know why people side it out. I understand like Fiendsmith cards are good, but you just don't need it. And then 3 to search the best card, Bonfire. And then I play Fiendsmith cards, 3 Engraver, 2 Tract, a Lacrima, a Lurie, and a Paradise. People say keep this card in going second. This card's so I feel like I've never needed this card going second into a board because I just make Dweller, and that just outs their own Paradise, and then I just keep them in the grind with the Dweller because that turns off all their Fiendsmith stuff. And I usually like Dweller plus like is Dweller usually enough plus like a hand trap or like maybe like a detonator sometimes. It really just depends. I side out cross always going second. Like 4 easy side outs were Engraver, Trap, Paradise, and cross. I never need cross going second, and neither do I need this card. Like I talked to a lot of people who say keep this card in going second. That's just incorrect in my opinion. And then non-engine, 3 Ash, 3 Fua, 3 Valor. I played Bistials. These cards were like the crack. 2 Drews and a Mac. I wanted to play a 3rd Drews, but I just didn't have the room for it. So like, I just didn't play it. And these were good all weekend. These just helped make Chaos Angel, and like this just outs Detonator alone. So it's really clutch in the mirror. Other non-engine was I played 2 Talents, 2 Nib. I didn't want to play 3 Nib or 3 Talents. I thought this was like perfect because I didn't want to draw multiple Nib or multiple like Talents, and this just like was perfect for me. I drew like even amounts all weekend, and Talents is like the go. I feel like every time I draw this card, I win. And then 3 Imperm. Sometimes I usually hold if I only have 1 hand trap, I try and save this for my turn or their duo drive, depending on what they start with. If they start with like sword, I'll Imperm sword always because like it shows they're weak. And if they have the extender, they have the extender. Tokens, these cards are great. And then for Exceeses for the extra deck, 2 Detonator, a duo drive. You don't need more of any of these because if duo drive gets stopped, you just don't need like you're not gonna make it on like the grind game because you can just make your better Exceeses like Dweller or you just kill them and make Exciton into Requiem. So yeah, Exciton. I think I Excitoned like 2 times the whole regional. Because like it just kept on getting impermed. It like resolved it maybe 2 times. And then Caesar, I make this card realistically only game 1 because I don't know if they're on Nib or not. And once I know like they're not on Nib or like I don't suspect Nib, I'll usually just do like the Desiree into a Gundam and I'll keep a Lacrima in my graveyard. So even if they Nib me, I have Desiree set up for their turn. Aggregator and Typhon. People say this card's bad. I think this card's insane. It outs the whole Ryzeal board by itself. So like that's pretty much that. And then Fiendsmith cards, the best cards in my deck. Requiem, Sequence, a Gundam, Moon. You need this in case you get barriered because you can't make Exciton. Or you just have like a Nibiru plus like a Bistio and you just want to make Moon. So like just any like realistic bodies just get you there. Desiree, Necroquip. I drew so many good cards off of this card. They like won me the game. Like one time, I drew like during the regional. It was game 3. I drew triple engraver, tracked, and Laluri, and I necroquipped and I drew into a solemn strike and it won me the game. And then Chaos Angel. This is the best card in my extra deck. They can't out this card in the mirror without like imperm. So you just make this card, and then if you make this card game 1, light and dark, it's like almost impossible for them to out until they draw the imperm. And then side deck, I played 3 jellyfish. This card's good. Draws me into all my non-engine. 3 Lancia. I played 2 Malice the whole regional, and I didn't see this card once. It's kind of sad. Slayer. I saw this card one time, and the one time I did, I got crossed out on it. So like, I can't really say too much about this card. I mean, the aggregator sim was fine for it. And then for going first, 3 crossouts. This card was the highlight going first. Even going second, if I don't know, like one time I played, I think like round 5 or 6, I played against like some Horus, and he made me go first game 1. So when I win game 3, I didn't know if he was gonna make me go first or second. And so I keep this in just because it's like a generic like card that will be good going first or sometimes even going second. And then the last card was 3 Strike. Strike is better than Judgment in my opinion because it's better than hand trap board. Because like if they just like if you don't need it and you draw into an engine and they like try to hand trap it, you can like strike it. Like you can't Judgment like an Ash Blossom. So like this card was just a little bit better. And like I think this card is just like even better to time. I went to time one time I think and it didn't matter because we drew. But like this card is just better because it makes you take less damage. That's pretty much it. Thank you like everyone for coming out, and we'll try top 1 events hopefully. We'll see where it goes.
All right. Thanks.